Welcome to another exciting edition of your favorite celebrity show on television, Avenue for the Stars ATS show, the program that bridges the gap between celebrities and their fans. Today on your favorite celebrity show, we will be bringing you one of Nigeria's foremost presenters, talking about the broadcast industry, an entertainer, and of course, former commissioner in Ogun State, who's now contesting for House of Assembly. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
My name is Dayo Adeneye. Most of you probably know me better as D1. About 45 million people watching and listening at the same time. He's world famous ambassador for youth and for peace and everything progressive. Kenny, Keke, Ogungwe, we call him Baba Keks as well.
And of course, here is one and only world famous ambassador for youth and peace, Dayo D1 Adeneye.
My name is Tim Tayo, so I wanted to ask D1 why he went into politics.
One of my mentors would always say, we're all political animals. It's just our level of participation that varies. We all have to be interested in what happens around us, how decisions are made, and that's what led me into politics. Not being happy with the goings-on around with our country. Instead of sitting in my house and complaining, my father would always say, if you're not a part of the solution, you're a part of the problem. So I prefer not to be an armchair quarterback and sit in my house and complain, yes, the roads are not good, there's no light, what are you going to do about it? And that's what led me into politics. I believe I have something to contribute. I've done it in private practice through whatever I've done in my life, it always has been in the service of the people. And that's what led me into politics, to participate fully and actively in politics. By so doing, you'll be able to influence decisions, be able to bring development to your people, to your state, to your community. And that's why I'm in politics, to make a difference. One of the reasons that we remember the likes of our late Baba, Obafemi Awolowo till today, the late Nnamdi Azikiwe, the late Tafawa Balewa, because they stood up for something. They left their comfort zones to fight for our independence, to help move Nigeria forward, either through free education, free healthcare, and no other notable programs that we still remember them for today. So and those are the things that push me into being active in politics.
My name is Emmanuel. What is the chance of APM in Ogun State?
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Not everybody, but most people who, at least the players and the citizens of Ogun State, they know the history, they know what transpired. Yes, we are very loyal members of APC, and we believe in the party hierarchy and what the party stands for. We are progressives. Myself and my colleagues who moved to APM moved so because the party was not being fair to us. We were asked to go for primaries, which we did. We participated fully, endured the process. We won, which the party announced our names on both channels, TV, OGTV, NTA Live. So only for us to wake up and our names are missing from the INEC list. So my father says, when you're going to a destination, if one bus is not going, so if APC is not going to be fair with me, after having me wait, the same process happened to me in 2014, 2015. I was asked to step down for another individual, which I did. And I supported the party, I stood with the party. So if in 2019, the party still wants to play those games with me, then it's better for me to find my lot elsewhere. The same people that voted for me and for my colleagues in the primaries, they are still there. What do we tell them? Do I wait another 4 years to make my contribution? So if that platform is not viable for me, it's better for me to go elsewhere to achieve that. It's the inordinate right of every Nigerian citizen. If you feel you want to contest, you can do it on any platform you so choose, as long as it's a registered political party. That being said, the chances of APM are very, very good because the people are with us. They are the same people that supported us when we conducted the primaries in APC. They are the same people that moved en masse. They even fought actively and they continue to support us. You can see all the campaign rallies we go to. They are not just crowds. They are people that believe in our vision. They are the ones that voted for us in the primaries. And they urged us that we should not take this lying down. Rather than go to court and have a prolonged process, go to another platform. We will support you. We will vote for you. And they've been showing it in all the places that we've visited for our campaigns, for our rallies. They've continued to endorse us and let us know that come March 2nd, they are going to vote massively for the APM, Allied People's Movement.
I'm Joyfulness Adojare from APC to APM. Why?
Well, thank you. Look, I really don't get upset when we keep getting that question. It's because our people, some don't understand. The APC is a platform. Yes, we believe in that platform, and that's why it took me this long to join politics. I didn't want to just join any political party. I believed in the manifesto, the policies of APC. That was why I joined it several years back to make my contribution. And I have nothing against the party, but the decision that was made in December of 2018 was not very fair to me and my colleagues. The party cannot continue to shift the goalpost during the game. If you say these are the rules we are going to play by those rules. We were asked to do indirect primaries, we said fine. They changed it to direct primaries, we said fine. You said you don't agree to consensus, we said fine. Whichever one you want, let us do. Eventually, we did the indirect primaries, which we won. I was one of those winners. Go and check the records. I will give the interviewer, the presenter, the results. I won clearly. I won 13 or 15 wards in Odobolu local government. So only for me to wake up two weeks later, I was denied the form by the party hierarchy in APC. So if that's the case, I was prevailed upon in 2015 to step down for someone, and in 2018, when I clearly won, you are denying me the ticket again, then it's time for me to move on.
Dayo Adeneye ni mò ń pèrè. Ẹ dìbò fún kó wọlé sílé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn. Kórè dé sí Odògbòlú State Constituency. Òun ló lè ṣe kápá wọn pọ̀ dìbò fọ́mọ Adeneye. Tẹ̀ka, óyá tẹ̀ka.
My name is Mrs. Kehinde Uwa. If his party won in Ogun State, what's the fate of drum festival in Ogun State and the fate of the music entertainment in Ogun State?
If our party wins, which we know by the special grace of God, we will win. We are what forms the basis of APC. So we have no doubt that our people are with us. It's just a continuation of what we've been doing since 2011, the mission to rebuild Ogun State. So that's why we've labeled this next phase, we are sustaining the mission to rebuild Ogun State. The drum festival is templated. It's going to happen every year. No matter which government, it's been passed into law, not just by the Executive Council, but also the Ogun State House of Assembly. So it's something that will take place every year. The Drum Festival will always be there. It's something for all the citizens of not just Ogun State, it's for Nigeria. And it's the African Drum Festival, it's for Africa. So any government in its right mind will not cancel it. They can't even cancel it unless, of course, there's no funds or whatever, but I'm sure God will enable us. We will continue to sustain that.
My name is Udiemi Samuel. Are you coming back after politics into entertainment?
Thank you. Am I coming back into entertainment? Look, I believe life is in chapters. You open chapter 1, you read it, you move to chapter 2. I've moved on. I believe, I'm not going to say I'm done with that part of entertainment. Entertainment is every day. I mean, it's still a part of my life. I've invested heavily in it. So it's still a part of me. But I really believe when you offer yourself for service of your people, they go out and vote for you, you owe it to them to give them 110%. So which I know they will, my people in Ogun State and in Odobolu local government, when we win and I'm serving in the house, I don't think it would be fair for me not to give them that 110% that they voted me in for to serve them. Yes, we will find a way. We always find a way to help our youths, upcoming artists, discover new talents. We run into them, we run across them, and we run into them. Even during campaigns, 3 young men did some songs for me for my campaigns. They're aspiring artists. So we will continue to do what we can in whichever capacity. So even as a serving member of the Ogun State House of Assembly, we will continue to do entertainment. We will continue to support entertainment. It might not be in the way that you're used to seeing D1 on radio or seeing D1 on TV with Keke Ogungbe, but it's a part of me. It's the platform that has helped me get to where I am today. So it's not something that I'm going to deny or abandon. But I have to dedicate myself to the service of the over 7 million people of Ogun State and Odobolu local government for now.
My name is Justin, and D1, how is your relationship with Keke? Because people used to say that a friend in politics is a lost friend. Are you guys still in touch? Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, Justin. Yes, you ask those kind of questions because you care, and you care about us, you care about myself and Kenny, you care about the friendship, and you want to know. Kenny and I speak just about almost every day, even though my work has taken me closer to my people in Ogun State. But Kenny is also a citizen of Ogun State, and we believe in the vision called Nigeria. That's why we left the US to come back to Nigeria, to come establish ourselves in entertainment, in broadcasting, and the things that we've done together. We've been friends for more than 30-something years. So the friendship is still there. We have a very, very good relationship. As a matter of fact, his radio station is running my campaign ads heavily as we speak. Our television programs are still running my campaign ads because he believes in what I'm doing in politics. I spoke to him extensively. We spoke for 7 years, and I kept telling him that, Kenny, I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to do this thing. And of course, he encouraged me just like my wife did. Oh, if that's what you want to do, we'll support you. Go ahead, we are behind you. So that's what friends are for. That's what friends do. So friend in politics is not a lost friend. Kenny and I remain, we are friends. We were friends before politics, and it's the service of the people. Look, one thing I always tell our people, especially our young ones, we must stop seeing politics as a dirty business. People say politics is dirty, politics is dirty. So people continue to sit in our parlor, we go to the beer parlor, we complain, nobody, then we go to sleep. Wake up the next morning, the problems are still going to be there. So our young people, we need to participate in the process. We need to not just get your PVCs, you need to participate. Now all over the world, you have 30-year-olds that are presidents. You have 35-year-olds that are prime ministers. But they started from somewhere. You can't start at the top. You must start from somewhere. So my word of advice to our youth, stop seeing politics as a dirty business. See it as something that you must participate in, because the people that are there that are making those decisions, they make decisions that affect you and me. They make decisions that affect our lives, whether it's the bad roads or poor education sector or poor health sector. If you and I don't go and vote, we cannot vote in the right people, that's number one. If you know that you have ideas that could better the lot of your state, of your community, of your country, you owe it, not just to yourself, you owe it to your country to come out and do so. It's not everybody that's going to be a Davido. It's not everybody that's going to be a Wizkid. There are some brilliant doctors among our youth. There are some brilliant lawyers. There are some brilliant people that have things to contribute, even in politics. But because we already see it as, no, if you don't have a ton of money, you cannot. No, it's not so.
What famous Kenny and D1? I am on the street, here we come. Yes, sir. Right the sets you be watching.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It's very easy to procrastinate and say, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. I will start. Whatever it is that you want to do in life, just start. Like Nike says, just do it. You know, don't just sit around friends that talk and talk and talk and talk all day. Get going. Start moving. Just take that first step. Are you with me? Just take that first step. Yes, sometimes life can be overwhelming. You look at the odds against you, you can say, before I get there, if I don't know somebody there, you have to have connection. You have to have. God will make a way. If you must have that belief in yourself. Every human being God created with a talent. It could be singing, it could be writing, it could be whatever. God gave every human being a talent. It's now up to you to find it, whatever it is, find what your talent is, find what your passion is, and follow it. And whatever it is, it will put food on your table. Believe you me. If you put dedication into it, you put hard work, sweat, and nobody gets to the top. It's never easy. The Davidos that you see today, the Wizkids, the Banjis of this world, the Shewanikula Kokuti, or the biggest lawyers, the best doctors, they will tell you the sleepless nights that they studied, they composed music, they wrote songs, they were rehearsing. It's like that. So, but you must be ready to put in the hard work. So my advice to our youth, get involved. Start taking steps. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, just keep doing it. You will fall many times, but you must get up. You are not out until you refuse to get up. It's like, boxing or wrestling. The only time you lose is when you refuse to get up. But once you get up, it's another round. It's another round. It's another round. So my advice, please be part of the process. we still believe in this great country called Nigeria. And I believe with our youth, who form about what, 60 to 65% of the population now. So the future of Nigeria is in your hands. And I know it's in good hands because I know our youths will step up and they will perform. So I wish you the very best. And we hope and pray that we have a very peaceful elections coming up.
All right, it's going down right here in the heart of Abiokota. Okay, meet with your celebrity segment. Of course, you know it's your boy Edge, Mouthpiece Ball Land Africa. Of course, we have a winner for this week. Like I used to say all the time, if you want to be here, all you need to do is answer the questions correctly, and most definitely be right here, standing with celebrities, standing with, I don't know, commissioners, everybody, man. That's exactly how we do it on the ATS show. So we have the winner for this week, Bookies, right here. Come on now, come on. She's the sexiest. I don't know, man. What's up? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Now, I understand you're the winner for this week. How does it make you feel coming to meet with Commissioner Dayo Adeneye?
Wow, I'm so honored and very happy. Being the first time seeing him, so
This is your first time seeing him, yeah?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Okay, now we're making history. Okay, so if you want to find out more about what's going down today on the Meet Your Celebrity segment, stick around. Don't go anywhere on the ATS show. I'll be right back at you.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Shay Shay, and you are watching the ATS show. Don't go anywhere.
Right now, talking to you straight up. Keep watching ATS show.
Okay, of course, you know it's the ATS show. Avenue for the Stars, of course, the celebrity of the week. You know him already, Dayo Adeneye, of course. It's right here today. I'll tell you on the ATS show, Avenue for the Stars. Like we used to say, you want to be part of this, all you need to do is what? Answer the question correctly. Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm all right, sir. Good to meet you today.
Thank you.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling today, sir?
By the grace of God, I'm good. God has been good. I'm in good health. I'm alive. What else can I say? But thank God, man. I'm happy. Good to be here with you.
Well, glad to have you on the ATS show, Avenue for the Stars. How we do it is I will make a questions very simple for the fans to answer and come, because some of them believe they can never meet people like you. Some of them do believe that. Like when we call up the winner for this week and be like, oh, you're meeting with Adeneye. This is the winner. We have a winner right here today. She's somewhere hidden. So when we called her up and said, you're the winner for this week, she said, nah, it's not true. All these scammers, But she's here today. I'm sure seeing is believing, like they say. So, sir, what's been happening in your sector so far in Ogun State?
I recently resigned as a Commissioner for Information and Strategy for Ogun State, a post I held for close to 4 years. And I did that to go pursue my ambition to occupy a seat in the Ogun State House of Assembly for Dobolu State constituency. So in order for me to devote my full energy and my full time to the campaign period, to be able to canvass votes from my people and also let my people know my intentions and what my policies and agenda are for them come 2019 and beyond. So that's what I've been doing, campaigning across the length and breadth of not just Odobolu, but also Ogun State for our governorship candidate as well for our party. So it's been a very intense last couple of weeks, but we give God the glory. People have come out en masse to support us and show that they are with us, and they will continue to support us and see us through the elections.
Wow. Well, personally, I wishing you good luck and that. But right now is the moment that we love to love. The winner for this week is right here. Hey, she, Bookie, yeah. All the way from Lagos Island, Bookie is the winner for this week on the ATS show, Avenue for the Stars. And here she comes. Now seeing is believing, right?
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm very.
How do you feel? Okay. How do you feel right now meeting with?
Seriously, I'm very happy. I'm speechless. Holding him for the first time.
It's like she's been hijacked, anyways.
You live where?
I live in Ireland.
Wow, and they brought you all the way here. Well,
yes.
We thank God. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure, yeah.
It's good to meet our fans. When we run into our fans, it's always a reaffirmation of not just the love you have for us, but for what we do. So it spurs us to do more and to say, oh, if they appreciate the work I'm doing, then I should do more. So thank you for supporting our endeavors on radio and on TV and supporting what we do even now as we're in politics. So thank you. We don't take it for granted. It means a lot to me.
She has one or two questions to ask you before we go ahead and do the deal. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
You sure you're ready?
Yes,
Okay,
very.
let's go. Shoot.
Well, I really want to ask because I've been following you for some time now on Primetime Africa. And when I got to know that you're into politics, I was like, how has been the life from being in the entertainment industry and now into politics? How
I always say something. Step forward so I can. We all have to find a way to make our country better. Sometimes we take small steps. You can do it through any form. Kenny and myself did it through broadcasting, radio. The first, Ray Power was the first private 24-hour radio station. Through AIT, through our various programs, through Kenny's Music. When we ventured into Kenny's Music, people said, what are they doing? Which music? But you must have that belief. You must have that you want to better the lot of your people. Today we have the likes of Davido. They can sing about 30 billion, but some people laid that foundation. The late fella Nicola Pokuti, the King Sonny Ades, Ebenezer Obey, Ike Dairo, a lot of people, Daddy Shoki, laid the foundation for these young stars. So Kenny and myself also believed in broadcasting and what we did. And we do it because you are the next generation. You are the youth that you're going to take over from us. We have to hand the baton over. So going from broadcasting into politics is nothing. Yes, it was a tough decision. But when you consider what we did in private sector, just in radio, it's to discover new talent, discover people, give our young people an avenue to shine. It's the same thing in politics. Find a way to better the lot of your people, whether in an office or whether in the village, as I'm doing now in Ogun State. It's just find a way to better your community, make your state better, make Nigeria a better place. So at night you can sleep and say, yes, I've made my own contribution. No matter how small, I've made my own contribution to nation building, and you can sleep better at night. And that's why I'm in politics now.
Wow. I see. Are you satisfied with the answer?
No, I'm not.
What else do you want to know?
Well,
Okay.
I also want to ask another question being a politician, when you're like trying to be into politics, how do they take you? Is it because you're popular or because of what you've done to the community? How do they?
Okay, the acceptance.
Thank you. I have to say, being a known face, it helps. It opens doors for you. But sometimes it also works against you. People say, so because he's popular, he thinks he can just come here and, On the other hand, some people say, let him come. They will attend to you. So it works both ways. But I've learned to take both in its stride. We thank God that what we've done in the past has helped us to get to where we are today. So when I came into politics, and it was a very tough decision for me, it was something that I thought for like 7 years. I didn't want to just join any political party. I wanted to be sure I joined the right political party, joined at the right time, and it was a party that would be, have my beliefs, the things that I have in mind. So in joining politics, of course, some people are welcoming. They say, I did one, okay, man, let him come. Some people will say, what does this one want here? This is not music, this is not broadcasting, this is not. So some people think, maybe, no, you can't do it. But as with anything in life, nothing in life is easy. Whether you're a barber, you're a tailor, you must tough it out. Anybody will tell you, the Linda Ikeji's of this world will tell you, when Linda started in a cyber cafe, nobody saw her then. The Kenny and the one that you see today, we started Kenny's Music, we started Primetime in Kenny's Parlor. We were there for 3 years editing and doing are you with me? That as the Kenny's Music that you now know, everybody knows. We started small. And that's the advice I have for our young people. The journey of 1,000 miles. People say it over and over, but people don't listen to what it means. You must start with one step. Nobody said it's going to be easy. Anything you do in life that's easy, there's no achievement in it. But when it's tough, you work hard, you grind, you fall. You will fall many times, though. And that's something we have to tell our young people. You will fall, unless what you are trying to achieve is not worth it. But if it's worth it, you will fail. But you are not out until you refuse to get up. You watch boxing, Abi. So you see the fighter, sometimes they will knock them down. You will get up again. You are not out. You have not lost until you refuse to get. It's when you refuse to get up, the referee will say, okay, the fight is over. And the same thing applies to life. Whether you are a barber, you are a tailor, as long as you wake up every day, you go and open that shop. You ask for more customers. If you're in politics, it might not favor you today. You might not win that election. Look at President Buhari. He contested for 12 years. Nelson Mandela told him, look, don't give up. One day you will be president if you believe. And this last one, he contested again for the 4th time. And so our youths must learn that. Never give up. If you believe in your dream, you believe in your aspiration, never. The Davido will tell you now how many times you failed. Are you with me? Two-Face will tell you how many times. But you must get up, attack it again, approach it again, keep doing it. So that's my advice for our youth. Nothing worthwhile in life is easy. Look at you. Somebody will see you on TV now, they'll say, she just won just like that. They won't know the steps. Even the
cards.
You
bought recharge card, you did that, okay.
Wow, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, and I want to say congratulations. And as you go back, also pass the message. Reach one, teach one. Reach out to our people, our young people, educate them, encourage people. We are in tough times. People are discouraged, people lose hope, but we cannot give up. It's the only country we have. Look, whichever situation you find, I always tell people, whichever situation you find yourself, somebody will switch places with you. Whether you think, 200 naira local lakpo mimi, somebody didn't eat day before yesterday. That 200 naira that you think, is only 200 naira, somebody would trade places with you for that 200 naira. So in all things, give thanks. In all things. You think somebody wouldn't want to be in your place right now?
A lot of them.
You think somebody doesn't want to be a presenter on ATS now? Somebody does, thinking, Joe, let me know my presenter, people boy. So, but you must take a step. Don't just sit in your house and complain and complain. That's one thing I refuse to do. Once I see people complain, I walk away from them. Complaints never solve anything. Yeah. When you go to sleep, you wake up the next day. It's like somebody saying, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. You didn't get up and go to the kitchen. You will say, let me sleep. When you wake up, would you not still be hungry? So that's it.
Wow. This is more, I don't know, this is more like an advice and everything. We want to say big thank you, sir, for having us today. And of course, this is for you, sir, to present to your fan. This is your fan. She is the winner. So that's why we're doing this today. Your name is
Dayo Adeneye.
On behalf of the ATS show, Avenue for the Stars, I want to say congratulations to you. Congrats for even me myself, I didn't remember that date. So for remembering, shows you're a true fan of D1. And as a matter of fact, I am also going to give you a gift. I'm going to treat you to lunch or dinner at your own convenience. I would also ask you to bring 1 or 2 friends that will join me for lunch or dinner. You pick, and I will treat you for being a true fan of D1 and being a fan.
Wow. Congratulations. Yeah, so now, this is for you to present to your celebrity. Okay? So now, on behalf of the fans all over the world, let's go.
Of all the fans, and including I'm giving you because I'm meeting you for the very first time, which I'm very, very honored for not letting us, we youth, down, for also encouraging us to work harder and try harder until we get to where we are going.
Wow.
Very, very privileged.
Wow. All right, have your gift. And on behalf of the ATS show, sir, this is for you. On behalf of ATS show, we say thank you for having us today. We know it's been hard work, like you said, but we thank you for having us today. God bless you, sir.
I want to say a big thank you to your producer, Tosin Abiola. See, when people need to be tenacious. He has been chasing me for the past probably 3 months.
Wow.
Just for this interview. People will see this interview now, they won't know how hard. And look at you sweating in the sun. Look at the cameraman, the producers. A lot goes into these things that people don't get to see. So I want to commend you guys. I want to congratulate the producer and all the team members and say wonderful job. And may God continue to bless you. I appreciate all these gifts and I will cherish them. You will see them. They will be posted on my sites. Thank you. I don't take anything for granted. I really thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us. That's how we do it on the ATS show. You want to be part of the show. All you need to do is answer the question correctly, and definitely you'll be here standing with a superstar, celebrity, as we do it. Like we said, don't forget to follow us on the social media platforms at ATS Show Live. Right there. My name is Edge. Bye.
And that's our package for you today. Do join us again for another exciting package. Until then, bye for now.